All right, and welcome back to Cooking with Steve, another exciting, action-packed adventure. I was all set to work on my progress with you on my complete mental breakdown. Things are getting a little better, right up until I heard from YouTube. Someone's a little bit of a busybody. Got Karen there at YouTube, sent me an email, but I did want to give you a brief update on my mental health condition. I'm feeling better, making forward progress, and certainly talking about it helps. And Kitty, we did get a lot of messages. Kitty is doing better. She's finished her deworming. And like I said, we gave her a half ounce of vodka with that, as recommended by not a veterinarian, but a lady that I got Kitty from. And she had like 40, 50 cats, so she knows. But we're continuing with the vodka because Kitty likes the vodka, and it seems to make her rest better. And she drank all my vodka, and as you know, my medication, I'm supposed to. He's not really a pharmacist, but he's got a office outside the Rose Pharmacy on Fuente Circle, just near here. He sells oranges as well as medication. And I got my COVID vaccines from him, and I didn't get COVID, um, and I didn't get any side effects, myocarditis, blood clots, anything like that from the vaccine. I really enjoyed the vaccine. I didn't. I mean, after the vaccine, I didn't have to sleep for like 4 days. It was just running, 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 and boy, then the sex crazy. So you find a medical professional that you trust and you stick with them. So he's helping me. He's keeping me a combination of different drugs, pills, medications, and I'm supposed to take that with 6 ounces of vodka twice a day. And like I say, Kitty drank all the vodka, so I'm using wine. And I believe is it 1 ounce of vodka is equivalent to 1 ounce or one bottle of beer, and 1 ounce of vodka would be equivalent to one bottle of wine. So I'm drinking 6 bottles of wine with that, and it seems to be working. I mean, I'm definitely more relaxed. Hard to wake up in the morning, but um, when I take the medication and have the wine, then I'm fine. And I did because I'm a Google a little sensitive. I will blur the wine so we don't see that it's wine. And I can even move it around. I'm pretty good with the blur that I can blur this so that you can't see what it is. And but that seems to be working. Bit of a headache, but side effects are part of all medications have side effects. It's if the side effects are less than the benefit you're getting, then they're worth taking. So I'm going to continue on that. And wine is good for you. It's made of grapes. It's got riboflavin or antioxidants or something like that. Um, but anyway, back to the Google thing. Karen there at Google thought, oh, maybe you're having some fun or something. We've got to stop that. But my number one video, the one I thought was going to go viral, that was my what do they call that when you listen to someone's music? What do they call that? I'll put it down here in the titles. I'm not really all up on this new stuff, but I listened to a Taylor Swift. My I'm stuck on that word. But I listened to a Taylor Swift song, and oh my God, horrible. But it was my first time hearing her music, and oh my God, and last time too. Um, it's just, I mean, it is terrible. If you've ever heard her, or any of the newer music, it's like, oh my, it's not even music. It's not even sound. It's not even. It's just noise. Sound like a. I mean, just put an autotune mic in your toilet when you got diarrhea. That's what they do. But so anyway, at the end of the video, I was pretending to be so upset with it that I put a plastic bag over my head and taped it on. Like, oh, it's not even worth going on. I put a link to the video, but they took it down. And I can't even find the video. I would re-edit it and take the plastic bag out, or maybe cut a hole in the plastic bag, or just hold a plastic bag next to my head, simulating putting it over and explaining it for those people that are too sensitive. And I even put a warning that just, I'm aware of this, that when we're talking about subject matter like that, I put a disclaimer on the end of the video. And it was my number one video. It had 3 times more views than any video I've done. But I've got the letter here the nice little email they sent. They were so concerned. They sent me two. The second one was telling me, oh, we've pulled the video. But the first one, hi there. We're reaching out because members of the YouTube community, including fellow creators, viewers, or staff, have expressed concern for your safety or well-being after coming across your content posted with topics related to self-harm, suicide, or eating disorders. Well, that's pretty vague. I guess it's sounding like Karen here maybe didn't bother to watch the video because it was not about eating disorders. That was another video. And I hope drinking problems aren't going to be a big issue. Jeez. Eating disorders. And then it gives a link to the video, which doesn't work. If you or someone you know is struggling with suicidal thinking, self-harm, or eating disorders, know there is help and you're not alone. It's not uncommon to turn to suicidal thinking and self-harm as a way to cope with painful emotions. Talking to someone can help you process these emotions, as well as get support through a difficult time. Well, I mean, if you have any out there is having suicidal thoughts, eating disorder, I do know a good medical professional. It's a guy, he's right next to the Rose Pharmacy on Fuente Circle. He sells oranges, but he'll also give you some pills that will cover your, eating disorder, maybe not. He'd have to give you a shot for the eating disorder since you can't swallow pills. Jeez, I mean, like, pansy-ass motherfuckers. And then they pulled it. I mean, Google doesn't know who they're fucking with here. I mean, you're fucking with Steve. You're not fucking with some influencer. You know, I'm fucking. I used to be known as Badass Steve. And what the fuck Google's going to do to me is nothing. I mean, who the hell are they? But what's going on? Wait, what's happening? Just kidding. I'm doing the light bulb with myself. Google doesn't have that much power yet. Maybe. But yeah, and I did put a disclaimer on the video. My God, a world full of pussies. I do remember, like in 2016, someone wrote Trump in chalk on a sidewalk in front of Emory University, one of America's premier universities, supposedly with the best and the brightest Yale, Harvard types, and they had like a crisis. Professors closed their classes. They broke out the emotional support animals. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I do have an emotional support kitty, but that's for a real problem. But yeah, wrote Trump's name with chalk on a sidewalk. And, oh my God, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Nazi attack. Ooh, 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 ooh. But, so we're going to get through this. I might have to go to Rumble, and I knew that. I forgot about it, that YouTube is like pussy headquarters. And I do, Rumble is not nearly as big, but it's easier to deal with. They're not going to just cut me off because, oh, you might offend somebody. It's like, oh. It's not up to me to offend you. It's not my problem if something I say offends you. It's your problem for being offended. Toughen up, pussy. Jesus Christ. Don't get me on a roll, especially when I haven't finished my medication. I've got half a bottle left. Okay, that's what I was an update, but I will give you, I was working when I got this email, this disturbing email. I need to get a guide. Maybe I need another therapy animal. Maybe I'll get an ostrich, something sensible. Oh, there's Kitty, precious. So soothing. It just makes me feel better to see no kitties there. But we will do an update. I'll finish my update on my complete mental health breakdown and my recovery. We're not going to focus on the bad. We're going to focus on the good. And this little roadblock from YouTube, that's not going to stop me. I'm going to charge right through. I might need some help. But that's what my viewers are there for. Both of you. And I really appreciate it. We did get a new subscriber. And I'm very proud of that. I hope you help me charge through this roadblock. Because, as we say, there's good news and bad news. Inside joke! But we'll be doing that later. But yeah, that's it. I thought I had more to say, and once again, I forgot my notes, or I didn't forget them. I just forgot to write them down. I have my notes here. This is from a show about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Should I just use those? Might be something I missed. Oh no, these are instructions on how to download a zip drive, flash drive, um, which I won't be using on this show, so I don't need those instructions. But all right, good. There's little Precious. She's got her little claw stuck on a towel. Oh, does she need rescue? She needs my help. I've got to go. I've got to help Precious. We will see you in the next one. I just want to show you me helping Precious. See her claw is stuck on this cloth. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Well, that helps me to help her. She smells like vodka. Vodka kind of makes me thirsty. All right, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you very much. And keep those comments coming. It helps, even if it's just to say hi to Precious. And that's spelled with a Z. She does get a little offensive or offended if you spell that wrong. But thank you very much for watching.